Hey guys, it's your boy Focus here with a free signal for you guys. So it's not actually guaranteed that the signal will actually play out, but it's worth mentioning it because inaweza hold, unaona, and it will be a waste if I didn't give you this signal in the end. That's it. So signal nataka kuwapea actually ni ya ESL. Don't focus so much on this buy limits and unaona hapa. It's a risky trade. This one at least niko 80% sure that it will hold. Hii ya buy niko 50-50. It's why nakwambia overlook this, focus on this. Now mbona nimeka pale limits zangu and mbona sijeka kwa hii supply hapa? Like why have I targeted this supply here, and why have I targeted this zone here, and why have I overlooked this zone here, this supply here? It's pretty simple. The reason I haven't targeted this supply, it's because this supply does not meet all or any of my rule. Now this supply was actually created as a result of a price coming to test this breaker block. Now, for those of you who don't know what breaker block is, it's actually a failed order block causing a significant shift in market liquidity and structure, which signals future market movements. And it's pretty much based on the market algorithms search for liquidity. And once it's identified, the breaker block will act as a new level of support or resistance. So this breaker block hapa, it was a failed order block. It's a demand. It's actually a demand because we buy from the demand and we sell from supplies. Yeah. So this was actually a demand. So wengine wenyu mtaita order block, ingekuwa ni supply, still mngeta order block, it's fine. Order block actually it's ni terminology ya smart money. Now this order block or this demand in this scenario, it failed when price impulsively raided it, alafu ika continue to sell. So basically when this demand failed, or when this order block failed, it turned to a level of support, because at the moment hapa it was a resistance. Unaona, it was a resistance. Price unaona ilikuja ika jump at this level ikapanda. So this demand acted as a resistance, but price ilikuja ika break that demand, that order block, that resistance. Now the order block turned to what? To a new level of support. Unaona, and if you were to draw a rectangle tool from that order block and stretch it to your left side, but when a price came and actually traded on that order block, it can respect that order block. So this support did hold, did held. As you can see, price ilikuja after me break this demand, which later on turned into our order block. Price ilikuja ika pull back into that zone ya breaker block, come support level, and ikakuwa respected. Now this supply, like I said, it was created as a result of price coming to mitigate this breaker block. Now this supply, immediately it was created, ilikuja ikashuka, took out a low on this demand hapa. Remember, we are on a 4-hour time frame. If we scale to a smaller time frame, let's say 1-hour time frame, that demand that I'm talking about ndio hii hapa. And as you can see, price ilikuja ikarally, ikadrop, kisha ikarally. So rally base rally, the base becomes your what? Becomes your demand. Now the demand, as you can see, price ilikuja break that demand, ikashuka. Now after this demand was created, after this order block was created, this bullish order block was created, alafu price ika invalidate it, ili turn into what? Into an order block, sindio? Now after turning into an order block, Mimi personally, in this such scenario where a demand is compressed ama a supply is compressed, haina volume, I don't consider it a breaker block. No, I don't consider it a breaker block because it's so much compressed. I'll just call it I just call it a swap. So price imekuja kisha ikatrade into that swap ikakuwa respected kisha ikashuka. Now the reason this swap was respected, it was actually to generate a liquidity that price will ride as it comes and trade into that supply that was created as a result of what? Of price trading into the breaker block. Ndio hiyo supply. And as you can see, this swap ilikuwa respected. So after imekuwa respected ikashuka hivi, the impatient trader would say mazee, this supply hapa imehold mazee, hadi imekuja imebreak structure. Imebreak structure hapa. Exclude the wicks, ukienda kwa line chart utaona this was indeed a support that was broken. So it broke structure literally. And impatient trader would say, I will trade at this zone. Kisha wana overlook this zone, forgetting that is an inducement. Unaona. So most traders, impatient trader, wateka hapa limits zao. And what happens? Price inakuja, rides into their limits, inawatoa, alafu inatap into the 50% of this supply yenye iko hapa, alafu there's a sell off which is imminent obviously. Now let's go back to our 4-hour time frame. So this supply already, as you can see, imekuwa tested. Unaona, and it's not the supply that broke this structure ama that took out this low. No, the supply that took out this low was this continuation supply. So there's a chain of supplies. Unaona, and these chains of supply zimekuwa respected. Unaona, this breaker block which turned to our new support was respected. This supply that was created as a result of this breaker block, this formation of this breaker block, this supply was also respected. Now this supply hapa, this continuation supply, drop, this continuation supply took out this low, and as you can see price ilikuja ika respect it. Unaona, kisha ndio imeshuka up to a level of kuna kuna open close area hapa, where acted as a demand. If I scale it to 2 hour or 1 hour, you'll see there's an I think 1 hour. Yeah, there's an open close candle hapo, ndo hiyo. See, it's open close, price imekuja, there's a demand, kwa demand, then kuna an open close level between these two candle where price imekuja ikatap into it alafu ikapanda, so imekuwa respected. So basically this demand imekuwa respected. Now basically this supply imekuwa respected pia, this continuation supply that took out this low. Now these two supplies, these two chain of supply, they were created as a result of what? As a result of this breaker block. Unaona, as a result of this breaker block. And as you can see, size price after this supply imekuwa respected, price imekuja ikatap into it, but it failed to come and take out this low. Unaona, instead price into it, it's currently rallying. Unaona, signaling what? The buyers are coming into the play. Unaona, and actually this is a strong low. Unaona, yeah. So if this low is broken, actually the sell off will continue until this low is broken. We are currently bullish. The buyers have come into the play. Now ukiangalia hapa juu, what do you see? There's a huge level of imbalance. There's a void here that literally price at implies. There's a literally huge level of imbalance here that price needs to fill. Now if you know smart money concept, then unajua that price tends to be attracted to this level of imbalance and level of liquidity. So price itakuwa attracted to this level, it will come to fill this void or this huge imbalance. Now as you can see, currently price it's rallying. unaona. So the reason why nimeka limit zangu hapa, ama the reason that I've decided to choose this as my supply, it's because this level actually kulikuwa na more volume in terms of unaona, the moment price ilifika this level, yeah, ilishuka with a huge with an impulsive move, so volume hapa ilikuwa mingi sana, unaona. And this supply, it's still fresh, it's very fresh. And if I was to switch kwa line chart, you'd see that this resistance, this supply is also our resistance, and it also took out this high, alafu ikakuja ikatubreakia structure. So one of my rules, ama rule yenye moja yenye mimi naangalia before I consider a zone worth it to be traded on, na kutakanga my zone at least iko ilifanya some liquidation, alafu the zone ika break structure, and this has precisely done that. So kuja kwa 2 hour, it's the same, liquidated, is high liquidated, structure broken. 1 hour, 1 hour, ndio hiyo 1 hour, structure zone liquidated, structure broken, resistance, and hapo ndo penye supply yangu iko. Now for wale mnanisikizanga, me call this place, I call this zones rejection block. The reason I call it rejection block, it's because ukiangalia this week, this is a huge week, and look at this, angalia the top of these two zone, exactly penye nimeka hii kasa, angalia, look at this level, they're both in the same level, unaona, they're both in same level, unaona. Hiyo kwangu ni rejection block, and as you can see, if you switch to a line chart, it will appear as a resistance. Now this is a 4-hour time frame, and personally from my understanding ni eti the higher the time frame, the stronger the signal, hata huwa wanasema hivyo. But in this scenario, kwa hii rejections block, mimi in a rejection block huwa napenda kuingia na entry ya 1 hour, because price huwa ina tend to mitigate 50% ama at least 50% or 70% of a higher time frame rejection block. So price, ukiangalia the 50% of this rejection block, it's precisely where my sell limit ziko, and if I scale it to kitu 2 hours, utaona iko wapi? Utaona my limit ziko kwa resistance ya nini? Resistance ya 2 hour time frame, unaona, which is also pia a rejection block. Now this level penye kuna hii horizontal line, this horizontal line hapa, ukiswitch kwa 4 hour time frame, utaona the rejection block ya 4 hour time frame inaanzia hapo, but ukikuja kwa 2 hour ina appear as what? As an open close candles, unaona. Kuna this open, alafu then there's this close, unaona. So saa zingine price itakuja na ina mitigate kama venye nimeonyesha kwa hii when it bought hapa ilikuwa kwa time frame gani? I think ilikuwa kwa 4 hour. Kwa 2, ilikuwa kwa 2 ama 3. Jana angalia kwa 4 hour. Is it? Yeah, it was kwa 4 hour. Unaona, ndio hiyo open close. We also have an open close hapa hivi where price ili trade into. So saa zingine unaona price ita trade into the open close, and it will fail to do what? It will fail to reach to your limits. Limit yangu, remember, iko at the resistance, because I'm expecting that this because this is also strong high. Unaona, this is a strong high, this is a strong high, this is a strong low. So I'm expecting that this if we are indeed bullish, kiangalia kwa daily already tume break hii structure hapa chini, so indeed tuko bullish at bearish, yani ime break this structure, This is a major break of structure. Pia hapa we've broken structure. So we are currently what? We are currently bearish. And as you can see, ndio bearish. The market is printing a series of lower highs and lower lows. Unaona. So if that trend is to continue, then this strong high needs to hold. But if it fails, price itafanya nini? Price it shift in structure, alafu itaanza kubuy. Unaona, like buying itakuwa long term. But in the meantime, tuna capitalize on the moves ama the current market face yenye tukomo. Unaona. So yeah, that is why limit zangu ziko hapo at 2 hour time frame. Ukienda pia kwa 1 hour, I think it'll just give you the same 1 hour. Pia as you can see, iko kwa the rejection block, which is also a resistance of a 1 hour. Unaona. Yeah, so that's it. That's why nime select this area to sell. Now another confluence yenye imefanya nikasema I'm choosing this zone, it's because already nimewaniambia imefanya liquidation. It took out the these highs, ika liquidate these highs, kisha ika break structure, kisha kuna hii volume, all this void that needs to be filled. Hii yote hii ni liquidity that it's to be grabbed. Alafu ukiangalia also there's this volume, kuna volume iko hapa, unaona, because hiyo volume ingekuwa then price ingeshuka hivi. Now this volume, the same momentum that was used when price traded when price ili sell off at this zone, it's the same momentum that will be used when price taps into my level hapa. So chances here equal, it's 85%. 85%. Yeah. And as you can see, nikianza hii video price ilikuwa imebuy but haikuwa somewhere hapo, ilikuwa at least hapa. So unaona at least kuna the pressure, the buying pressure ina increase with time. Unaona this hii week kubwa, yeah, the buying pressure is high. Unaona, there are two opposing forces hapa. Kuna sellers wenye wanajaribu kusell na the buyers who want to enter into the market. So yes, that is my free signal to you guys. Remember, like I said, maybe I'm not a market maker, but kuna zones zenye nika identify, at least accuracy ya hizo zone kuhold inakuanga 90% or 80%. But saa zingine even an accurate setup, a textbook setup will fail. Unaona? Yeah. But ukiangalia, like based on my knowledge ama on the rules zenye huwa natumia ku identify zones, this is a high probable zone. I don't know nikifuta hii limit, but because it's a strong strong low, acha tuika hapo. In the meantime, ningewapatia the reason as to why nimeka hapa limit zangu za buy, but that wasn't in the picture. Mimi ilikuwa tu niwaambie tu the signal ya sell. So that's it guys. Yeah.